Well, hello, and welcome back, y'all. Today I wanted to go through an old build that I did back in September of 24. I was going through my stuff on my computer and make sure that I recorded all of my old builds before I started recording my builds. And I found that there were a small handful that I forgot to go through. So I'm going to start doing that now. This is a large open family home. As you see, we've got the backyard here with a rubber ducky that I made bigger and made him float in the water by using my my alt key. And then I didn't have any floaties, so I grabbed a pool chair or a poolside chair and did the same thing, added it to the pool. I don't know if they can sit in it or not. I'll have to test that out. This was also before I was testing things out as well. So I just kind of like put stuff where I wanted and hoped that it worked. But we've got some decor out here as well as some activity and skill items. And I do like what I did here with the fence. I think it's really cute. It's a little bit of privacy and you've got a nice little archway to walk through. I think it's a wedding arch. I'm not sure, but it doesn't have to be. It just looks pretty, I think. Little bonsai tree out here, landscaping, and the porch out here, I need to fix that. But we've got a chess table over there, a little bench, and the mailbox as well. I did do brick on the front and then siding on the rest of the house. And I do really like how I did these little windows up here. I think it just makes it look, I don't know, it gives it a little extra something. It doesn't look so weird. But I like it because they're little bitty windows. And this is an octagonal roof on the porch. The windows, I love these windows. I think they look super duper cute. They work just perfectly for this house, I think. So, without further ado, let's go inside. But before we do, make sure you hit like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, let's go inside. So you walk in, and there's not a lot of clutter in this house. That was before I was adding a lot of clutter like I do now. So this one will need to be a little bit updated, I think. But we do have some nice things around. Left side is the kitchen, right side is the living room. So we'll go into the kitchen first. I do love how this kitchen looks. It's got the tall ceilings. I do have carpet on the ceiling because I was trying to emulate popcorn ceilings, and that was the closest thing that I could find. I do like that, and I do still do that sometimes, but not a lot. I tend to forget to do my ceiling paint. Well, because most of the time when you play, you don't see it. So there's absolutely no clutter in this kitchen whatsoever, and that's okay. We'll say they just moved out and the house is move-in ready. But I think this is a really cool kitchen. I love the layout. There's so much space. If this was a real kitchen, I would be in heaven. It is a step down, so then you step up into the dining room area, which is quite wide open to the back. So I don't know if you download this, if you may want to add a wall here just to kind of close it off a little bit. Might not be a bad idea. But these arches are gorgeous and I absolutely love them. And they work so well with these taller ceilings. I just think it looks really, really nice. And these pictures here, of course, you'll have to add your own pictures if you so choose. We do have a dartboard back there with a lonely little table in the middle that you can place a plant on, I suppose. And these gorgeous doors. These doors are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I still love them. I wish I would remember about them because I haven't used them in a very long time. But through the dining room, you step down again and you go into the living area. I like how this turned out. You've got the built-in bookshelves basically, and then you've got these pieces down here, which are just side tables, and I believe, yeah, there's three of them, and it makes a nice, cute little design. As long as you don't move around, there's no glitching, but if you move around, you'll start to see them glitch, and that's fine. They go into the fireplace just a wee bit because the fireplace is also built in. That's what we're going to go with. I love the wallpaper in here. The curtains don't necessarily go all the way down, but they don't necessarily have to. And it's kind of nice that they don't because they don't clip into the sofas. Now for the table, I wanted something that would fit, I guess, the layout of the seating. So I added two, and you can see that they're glitching through each other. It's because they're overlapping, and that's okay. Again, there's nobody living in this house right now because there's no decor pretty much. But that's okay. So if we go back through the dining room, we're going to go through this first door here. And this door is the toddler's bedroom. So you have a few little things in here. Got some cute wallpaper, a little activity table for them, a place to read, a little bookshelf, place to sit, orange curtains, orange bed, and their own closet. And this table, I love the idea of the table. It's like a Lego table, I think. But what I hate about it is that the adult has to play with it first, something like that, before the toddler or the child can get in to play with it. And I don't like that idea. I know that there's a concept behind that. I just don't know what it is. This middle room here is a shared bathroom with your linen cabinet and basic amenities. We walk out of that room and go into this one, and this is a teen's room, I think. Maybe the adult's room. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Again, recently moved out. It is staged for selling purposes, but at least we don't have the saucer lights. We have different lights, but little reading nook over there, double closet. It's a nice bedroom. It's a great sized bedroom. If we go over here to this side, this room here is another double bedroom. Bookshelf, a double bed, some nice bright weird curtains with a rug that matches the bed sort of, but the curtains really don't fit very well. But I think at the time it's all I had. So I had to work with what I had. I didn't have a lot of packs. I didn't have a lot of kits. I just had what I had. So I just kind of worked with that. Through here is another shared bathroom, same as the other one, no difference. And then we walk through this door and we have, I would say, a teen bedroom. We got the little friendship making stuff, their own little computer, bed with some shoes, and a single closet. So I would say that this room over there is the parents' bedroom because it has the double closet. This one has a single closet. So yeah, there you go. And that's the whole house. Now we go out here to the patio and we've got a nice little place to sit and eat. You got a picnic basket, a grill. That's the pool area that you saw before. Safety first for the children. Over here, you've got the yard area for the little kiddo to play, the toddler or the child to play around. There's also a woodworking bench for the adults or young adults to do things, and the bonsai tree and telescope. And then for the patio, I don't know why I did this. I chose that light. I think what I was thinking was, you know how you have the ceiling fan with the light that hangs off of the ceiling fan? That's what I was trying to kind of emulate, and I think I failed. I think I chose the wrong light. But anyway, it's there. It works. Anyway, that is the whole build here. It's not super crazy special, but it is move-in ready for anyone who is ready to move into this home. There's plenty of space in here. Even more space to kind of reconfigure it if you want to. I wouldn't. If I were to do gameplay in this, I would leave it the way it is. But what you could do is put a wall in right here and maybe right here. Turn this into like a music room or something like that. Maybe turn this into like a games room. I don't know. I'm just coming up with ideas to kind of use up this space here. But it definitely needs more decor, more clutter. It is quite empty, but like I said, it's move-in ready. If you want to believe that, or just the fact that I didn't have a lot of clutter at the time and I didn't know how to clutter very well. So I just didn't. You can find this on the gallery. It's going to be further down in my library. However, the hashtags that I used is Momma-One, large, open, family, home, and pool. So if you want to download this one, hopefully you can find it. If not, let me know and I will try to re-upload it with a new hashtag. In any case, I hope this gives you some inspiration. If you do use this one in your gameplay, let me know how it goes. If you liked it, if you did it. You're also welcome to leave other comments, questions, and suggestions down below. And until next time, y'all, have fun.